Alrighty, g'day guys, welcome to another game of Legion TD on FBG. There's like a little bit of me that wants to keep this role, but it's definitely not a keep. Okay. I wish I was allowed to keep this flying machine. Yeah, you're not though. Good roll though. Very good roll. Alright, got another Aqua. A Raider, okay. And Lubber. Decent rolls overall. Don't hate it. Yeah, my third wisp was slightly late, but only by a couple of seconds. Alright, Warriors, good for us. Pretty good for us. I think we're fairly down to send early with this push. The fact that we're doing well here. Still much Jack though. One more hit. One more hit on the target you could kill. Sorry, didn't realise I needed to clarify. Aqua. What do you mean? We did totally fine. It's like completely normal for Aquas. And like fine for him. I'm pretty sure I still reach, no? Do I not? I should. Are you sure? Yeah, we'll see how much time this is. Is that a warrior or is that a creep? That's just a creep. Okay, I thought that was a creep. Regardless, 4 fast on 2, so I don't mind fast jack. Yeah, I don't. Alright, not quite. Much of my health. 10 seconds off? I think about 10 seconds off. Alright. I want to build up this way. Yeah, so this will be my frontmost Aqua. Okay. Still think it's okay realistically into the kill speed, but I mean it's fair. Yeah, about 10 seconds. From now. Thought we had a little bit more time, but the warrior's being damaged. Made it a lot easier to kill. Regardless, I don't hate not sending 2 against 4 fast. So even though I was like saying we early send is nice, yeah. When I was looking at the kill speed, I was thinking 2 kinda unlikely. Also thought we got enough time, but not quite. Or like I got enough time rather, but not quite. Yeah, it's like... Throw with the lake feels pretty good, because it's Battle Kermit. At least 2 times blood will come in. Then we'll go Aqua Aqua.
Job's done. Job's done.
No send, yeah. Or at least it should. Real bad with send though. Alright.
Someone call for the doctor? Enlighten me.
Okay,
Out
yep.
with it.
Add spirit if can't probably makes like slightly more grammatical sense. I'm not trying to be nitpicky, I just like was trying to confuse that for a second. Oh, I was trying to like work that out for a second. Okay. Alright, no leg, that's good. Is that Slave Master? Yeah. This is quite quick for a slave on 1. It's probably a decent resend 4, potentially. Wood's a bit sus, but it's not too bad. Get a bunch of king. Yeah, 4 attack, 1 HP. Kinda like a resend 4. Yeah, we'll build up 400 here. No point doing fast jack.
Job's done.
And I don't want to be 350 here either. Okay, nice to get another Doctrol.
More lumber.
And I'll just go 7-2.
More lumber is required. Let the killing begin.
Okay, pretty good send. For a just straight up resend, it's definitely not a bad send. It's 5 Doctrolls, 3 ads, I think 1 Spirit, 1 Horse, 1 Bow. So hopefully it'll do alright. Yeah, we'll go straight into 7-2. Now obviously we don't know all their lanes, and there was some AoE, so they have some potential to clear, but the Slave Master should be bad, and they just kinged. So it's a pretty free send. But obviously if they don't like much at all, it's not particularly good. But it's free in the sense that they can't really do too much about it, right? Like, we don't get punished for this super hard, even though obviously it hasn't gone particularly well. This is still 3 lanes leaking though, so we'll see what the mid is. Okay, just overbuilt slave. He didn't get double Doctrol, which is not surprising, of course. But it's honestly not too bad still. Get a small king lake, we get time. There's like plenty of regen. Should just go attack or something now. Unless he's wanting clog. But I don't think it's much of a clog angle here. I mean, I'm still gonna go 550 for sure. Definitely not the best immolation. Probably getting a 5 send, but it's okay. I'm still gonna go 550 regardless. Not because I think I'm doing particularly well versus send, but because I think there's a realistic chance that they don't. But it will be really sad if I don't get 7-3 here. So maybe I should be going just 500. But we're gonna just stick on the 550. It's fairly likely they send, but I'm gonna go ahead and hope that they don't, or that at least I get 500. Auto verb, so let's see. Say 500, I mean 100 gold for Lumberjack. Come on. Fuck. That's really sad. You got Jack? Yeah, you got Jack. You got Jack, you got Jack. Okay. So I'm a bit stuck, which is unfortunate, but... do the attack fast just to smoke down these Bloodhawks.
More lumber is required. More lumber is required. More lumber is required. More lumber is required.
Alright, Night Saber on red, other 2 lanes leaking. Alright. Surprised there's this size leaks on 5. Definitely not the greatest with immolation, but it's okay. See if we get another HP upgrade in for the first heal, which we will, I guess, so I'll just go ahead and do that. That's 6, okay. Yeah, fair enough. Slow the game down. So I think in this spot I'm probably building for 10, so I can set that up, like now. There's 3 at the moment, isn't it? Eh. I think we need to do a lot of wood to save it. Oh no, hang on. That was the second. No, it's probably not 3. Huh. Yeah, I don't know why my head was there. Head was in the fucking clouds. We'll keep watching this before we start sending, just to make sure we're not needing any king too desperately. We should be sweet though. Send firm it, and then we'll see what we're doing. If I'm reaching a zombie, I think I'm just building a zombie to make sure I don't need to keep any more aqua value. Because if I want to build for 10, ideally I don't build any more aquas, and I'm just building things that are good for 10. There's not that much upside to pushing 30 seconds faster. Since I will reach it, I think I'm just going to put the Wyvern in. Like, don't get me wrong, it sucks to push late, but it's important to send. And I think it's pretty beneficial to just stay at 550 aqua. This way I should be able to get like 2 butchers, 2 dark priests, 7-3-ish if I want that. Definitely not going to stay 7-2. but fast pushing here I think is not giving me a lot of value. Although I do really want to push. But I think this is better. I'm gonna bank now though for my jack. It's for my jack and for my 7 resend, because otherwise I'm struggling to actually get any send in. It's most likely just 7-3 for 7. Because if they want to trade another heal who's pretty bad on 10, it's definitely like important for me to be solid, and I think I'm solid with 7-3 and not so much with 7-4. Sort of where my head's at least. Cool. So like, I'm completely allowed to push here. I just think that I won't. I think that I can be a really strong 10 with 7-3. Like, I just have it in my head that I can be a really good 10 with 7-3. Okay, and I'll be pretty fucking ordinary with 7-4. And I think it's fairly likely. I think I'm just gonna stay. Like, don't get me wrong, I recognize that pushing has a lot of advantage. It's not worth it. It might not be worth it. I think it might be though. And I feel like 10's gonna be important. We're playing risky. Which we are a little bit. But I agree the game is slow. But at the same time with this roll, like, I don't know how much fatter I need to be than like I already will be. Anyway, I'll send my hermit and then we'll save. Because the thing is, here I get a butcher. This is... the idea is this really should be giving me 2 butchers, 2 dark priests on 10. Maybe 3 butchers, 1 dark priest. Probably 2 butchers, 2 dark priests on 10. Which I think is the only way that I'm going to end up actually being quite strong. It's like my spot's good, got good value, solid income. I'm not the fattest in the game overall, but since I did keep the aqua value low, I should actually be relatively good on 10. And aquas are not, like a few aquas is not terrible on 10. Just killing mass while, you know, the real units actually put the work in. Well, obviously I'm not trying to be good on 7, like, I probably get like 35, well 36 more gold from having this butcher than from not. Like, that matters. It's like essentially a free blocker, right? Okay, we'll just wait for as long as we can, then do HP. How much attack do we have? Fuck all. Yeah, I should go attack now. Oh, we had a bit more for some reason. Right, no mid there. Okay. 1 lane, leaking small. Steal most likely. But he's not mid though. Should be pretty comfortable regen here, I think. Yeah, the seal's fine. Okay. Right, even heals, have a bit more king. They probably have more bush because I said low. I mean, as long as I'm doing good on 10, right? If I'm not doing good on 10, it's a bit of a travesty, but I think I can be doing good on 10. And in the end, I'm still like 1350 value, 100 income, right? Like, I am really strong. I'm really strong, I don't have too much dead value, so... As long as I'm doing well on 10, life is good. If I'm doing badly on 10, it's a bit of a disaster. And yeah, obviously, as well on this roll, I'm really strong. 1 to 16, and then 18, 19, 20. Like, I'm only kind of weak on 17 with this. So I'm probably just keeping this roll for quite a while, especially since we've got Cannon, Goliath, but would need a reroll, and Tok Mutant if it does end up being 17. So, not exactly weak there, so... The thing is, like, if all that I need is for my lane to be strong, my lane is already strong. Even if I like 3 bosses on 10, my lane is strong. No, I would not do Wolverines with this. Wolverine is nice if you, like, just have frontline and you don't have damage, but there's not much point mixing one-shot and damage, because if you one-shot, the damage doesn't do anything, right? It's not like the damage transfers over to the next boss. Yeah. That's why wolves are like, they're a little bit narrow in terms of use case, but they can be quite strong. Archer there as well. Just do more spiders. If you've got to reroll, then reroll. Alright, for sure another butcher. Double 7s. These guys don't have to leak, but it does mean we're playing away from 17, which honestly is completely fine. Because as I said, I'm kind of automatically mid from any level that isn't 17. I don't need to do anything clever. Just build like 5 butchers, lifesteal, and rest dark breasts sort of thing. What did we see from Teal? Anything new? I don't think so. It's cannon big. Pro leaking as well. Not bad. So reach? Yeah. Okay, bosses for sure. It's Night Saber, War Chief, and TOT on the Slave, okay. Pretty sure we saw that. TOT on the Slave and Blacksmith on the Archer. OP income, don't know. Is it third Butcher? No, because I can't get Blocker if I do Butcher. So it's just gonna be another Aqua. And double Blocker, sure. Ah. So, hopefully, I'm doing decently here. If I'm not, I'll be a little bit sad. Pudge, double panda. Did everyone get that? Triple panda, Pudge. Double panda, Pudge, double panda. Weird sound. Focus is definitely all over the joint. God, I'm licking 3 fucking bosses. Oh, it's a tragedy. It's so sad, man. Kill me. How am I leaking 3 bosses like that? That is truly upsetting. Yeah. Be nice to be 7-4. To be fair, did hit the increment that I hit, which is what I wanted, which I may well have hit with 7-4, but I wasn't confident about that. No, that's not why 3 is useless though, because I'm basically equally, well, like I'm a bit stronger on 10 and a bit weaker afterwards, right? I figured being stronger on 10, these units, I don't need to be fatter than this mid-game, right? And that being good on 10 is important. Obviously leaking 3 bosses on 10 while being good on 10, unideal, right? Anyway, I guess we're just like copium damage is important, and like maybe it is, hopefully it is. Yeah, obviously really bad to like 3 bosses, but sometimes not a lot you can do about it. It is sad though. Like, I think more often than not I'm mid, even against solids end. But regardless, I still get to push now, and I still can't break mid-game, so... It's like slightly whatever. And it's bad though, obviously. Because I think it's not very often that I do quite that badly on 10. Regardless, I got 300 gold to build. Okay, well I'll just get another Dark Priest, because I am going 7-5. Still a pretty comfortable 7-5, 2300, 150 income. Maybe I should go 7-6. Do it like that, and that way I have enough to go 7-6 if I want. I mean, I probably just do, right? I'll say I was assuming we won Arena, which I think we still are. Maybe not though. Wow. Pretty surprised we're losing. Thought it was a fairly free Arena win. Okay, no 7-6 then. No 7-6 then. Alright. I have to look at their lines. This could be a little bit awkward though, honestly, because leaks into 17 is something, because obviously since I'm doing that badly on 10, we don't keep wood advantage, which means that leaks into 17 is something they can do, which I think normally they can't. That being said, it's not like a free win for them, if they do that by any stretch, but probably a play they can do. Yeah. Can't believe I like 3 fucking bosses on 10, man. How unlucky is that?
Research complete.
So I really don't want to spin this 50, but I may feel like I'm obliged to. We'll see what happens for a little bit longer, and like 4 to 5 butchers I think is almost always fine. I don't think blue can hold any level though. Teals, I think, fairly used to 17. Either way, just to start with, we can grab another butcher, and it's always fine.
Job's done. Out with it.
I wonder if I'm mid-17 if I'm only building butchers. Probably not against leaks every level. And a 14. With 14 we extend the game. With 14 I'm never re-rolling. Until like endgame, that is. And honestly, I don't hate it. At least from my spot, it lets me keep this roll. Like maybe they die, not sure. Would be leaning towards no. I think my wood's a bit shit for that. Like my wood specifically. I think as well, both of us kind of low on wood. But I think we'll be pretty hard to kill after that. And if they want to go straight to 20, like, it's very good level for me at least. I basically auto mid. No one else necessarily, but they've only got teal for 20. Maybe they got watch shift as well, I don't know. And they may still just 17. Built another Dark Priest. Okay. Interesting. Why did you do that? Do you think it's 15?
Job's done.
That's actually a pretty okay roll.
Upgrade complete.
Ghost and potentially a dragon. It's decent. I guess thingy is solid. You know what I mean? Thingy. Thrall. Forgot what it was for a sec.
Out with it. Thy bidding, I am prepared. Out with it.
I should build another
No one shall be the wiser.
zombie. I don't really think they send 13, but it's still 0 heals immolation, so
Thy bidding.
okay, they send 13. A little bit surprised, but maybe it works. Got my Overseer tanking perfectly. Definitely wasn't really planning for that, but I mean, it's not bad. Okay, so I am mid. Decent mid. He's also mid. Is this spider procced yet? If he's not mid, he's super slow. To leak at least. Kill the maiden? Good. Killing the maiden matters. I should kill enough mid here. Yeah. We're not dying to 17 creeps. Especially when I remove one of the maidens in mid. Quite lucky that it came, hey, I got 420 again. Quite lucky that the maiden came fast enough for me to actually finish it properly. Because if that just, like if I take half its health and then switch to the creeps and don't finish it, like my mid's a lot smaller. And obviously then the maiden goes to the king, which is not good. Alright, 7-8, 7-9. Honestly, I think 7-9's probably okay, yeah.
Out with it. Out with it.
Yeah, rest is pretty trash, but he doesn't get anything better for potentially 20. Actually, maybe shouldn't have pushed that.
Enlighten me. Thy bidding. Enlighten me. I am prepared.
There was probably some thought to. Yeah, I think you will. This game's interesting, at least. I definitely haven't played it perfectly, but it's interesting. Yeah, there's probably some upside to seeing if blue continues to lake, because if blue's laking, I probably don't really want 7-9. Just fucking over cinema. Yeah, it's a lot of push. Yeah, he's still laking. Okay, so we saw a third Dark Brace from Teal. That's definitely something that matters. Okay. Tok Goliath on purple. Tempest on red. Or Dark Brace on Teal.
Enlighten me. Thy bidding. Out with it. Enlighten me. I am prepared.
Upgrade complete.
Yeah, 17 doesn't work with sitting in the game for a long time. But he's right, like, he's right about that. If we wait till 20 and it doesn't work, we can FF. I think it's a fair call to just go for the 17. That's a good roll for 7-15. It won't be that good until a little bit later, like when, basically after our send, when he actually has, or will have a lot of income, but it'll be good. This fucking Overseer is such a troll. How does it get through the Aquas every time and just end up suiciding? It's really close. Blue's got us anyway, maybe? Nope. Oof, unlucky. Really close. Really, really close. Still just gonna go for more butchers, I think.
Job's done. Job's done.
Although this is probably enough here, really.
Upgrade
I am
complete.
prepared. Enlighten me. Out with it. Thy bidding. Out with it. I am prepared.
Research
Enlighten
complete.
Enlighten me.
Do I need it? Sure.
I pledge my loyalty.
Okay. Now, how OP is Lionel? Very OP, but still leaking good. just grab the Kraken first. To make sure I reach that. It's obviously way more important than Muggle. But yeah, Muggle does make sense. Okay, if I upgrade you, will you stop suiciding? Thoughts? We'll give it a try.
I am prepared. Out with it.
Upgrade complete.
Anyway.
I am prepared.
Also, let's sell that. And let's grab Admiral.
Job's done.
Probably a little bit better for 17 when I'm fully relying on Butcher.
Upgrade complete.
My bidding.
Fuck yes, Ancient Tree.
Out with it. Enlighten me. My bidding. I am prepared. Out with it.
Okay, cool, no resend.
My bidding.
Not completely suiciding. Still full HP on the Overseer. Alright, turns out you just need to upgrade it to make it stop suiciding. Maybe. Alright, lovely. Alright, I'm not looking to push anymore for now because next send is 20. I'm best line on 20. And we'll see if 31 kills them. It just depends on mids, right? Because if this is like 25 leaks from blue and 2 mids, it's not necessarily game over. Because we know blue is super low value. We'll see. Solid mid from red. Looks like the end of the game though. Tentatively. Yeah, okay, it's the end of the game. Fat game. 10 was really unfortunate for me, honestly.
Research complete.
But yeah, I was like, I knew it'd be really strong whether I was mid 10 or not mid 10.
Research complete.
Hey, helicopter. Had some good rolls in there. Oh, they still had a heal. Anyway, doesn't matter. Yeah, I knew it'd be like strong just from the early game. If I stay low for 10, like of course I'm gonna be strong. Yeah. 7-3 is worth it. Like, if I have really any focus and I'm killing 2/going mid, it's pretty good. We probably keep a heal, and it helps a lot. But you know, bad focus was bad. These things happen. Obviously makes the 7-3 look a lot worse than it was. I still think it was at least reasonable. Just to be as strong as possible on 10, especially because it's not unrealistic for us to drop down to 1 heal on 7. And if we drop to 1 heal on 7, we're actually like at some risk of dying 10. Because obviously, like, that was a big send, right? That was a very big send. And I do think getting the Butcher on 7, or like Zombie 6, Butcher 7, I do think that matters a lot for just like dropping the amount of dead value I have. Because I think if I'm going 7-4, I don't think I can reach 2 Butcher, 2 Dark Priest, because I have to build on 6. Yeah, because I have to build on 6. I get a lot less gold on 7. So that's the thing. Like when you're building your lane up, for 10 in particular, but for 7 as well. Like, yeah, it's all about like the increments with these sorts of units, right? And so Butcher and Dark Priest are like big increments, right? It's 300 gold and 400 gold. So if I have 299 gold, I can't fucking build anything, right? Like I can't spend my gold on anything that's good for 10. If I have 399 gold, I can build a Dark Priest. If I have 401 gold, I can build a Butcher. Sweet, right? But yeah, it's like if I go 7-4 and I have 299 gold, it's like, fuck, I have to sell an Aqua. Like that's not what I want to be doing at all. So it's that sort of thing where it's like the increment is big makes me inclined to play it a little safer just to make sure I reach like what I want to reach. Like if I want to build for a level, I want to have a good build for that level. And my build was good for 10. So you can say even against Pudge, Double Panda, Decent Mass, I'm still leaking like, yes, I'm leaking 3 bosses. They're all sub 1k HP. So if I have any kind of like quote unquote acceptable focus, I'm probably able to hold. If I'm able to hold, 7-3 looks like, oh my god, you're so good at the game, right? Don't get me wrong, a lot of upside to pushing 7-4 when the game's that slow. Absolutely agree with it, but I don't think it was unreasonable for me to just sit on the 7-3 when I'm that sort of role. All I need to do is just build the good units, and then I can't leak mid-game anyway. And if it goes to endgame, it's like, not only am I still strong because I'm still 151 income even though I'm 7-3, everyone else that pushed more is going to be even stronger, so feels playable that way. But yeah, cheers very much for watching, guys. Appreciate it. Like, subscribe, all of that. As always, thank you to my patrons. You guys are legends, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.